Hello, I'm 32 years old and I'm a vegan for the next 3 months. I am part of the Carnivegan challenge. I was reached out to by a very, very close friend of mine, somebody I grew up with, somebody I respect to the utmost. And he basically asked if I wanted to do the flip side of a carnivore diet versus a vegan diet. And so a little background on me. I have done vegan before. I was vegan for about 9 months a couple of years ago, specifically geared towards endurance training, triathlon training, and my body responded very, very well to it. So I think I have a pretty good idea of what to expect as I go into this challenge, at least from my standpoint. I think some of the fun for me in this is going to be the fact that we went out and got solid blood work, cholesterol, lipids, testosterone numbers, everything under the sun that we could get them to test us for. We are going to break down over the course of this series. We're going to talk a lot about that more in depth. My video today is just kind of an intro video. It's just kind of to let you guys meet me, give you a little of my background, and kind of talk about how this whole thing came about. So, like I said, I'm 32 years old. I've been an avid athlete my entire life. I played college football for a small school here in North Dakota. Been an avid skier, climber, diver, rock climber, anything basically that would make your mother cry. I have done, tried, and thrown myself wholeheartedly into it at some point, including triathlon. And I still am very avid weightlifter. For me, the last about year has really fallen off as far as my drive and my performance to be in the gym, my drive and my performance to get on the bike, to get in the pool. Part of that is lifestyle, but you know, another big piece of that for me is the dedication. If you have goals in place, if you have things that you want to accomplish, it makes it easier to get up in the morning early and get in a cold pool. It makes it easier to, you know, stay up late, shoot a video after a really long couple of days. These are the type of things that create motivation for me, at least. And so when Billy reached out and kind of put a plea out there for somebody to do the other side of this challenge, and we started talking about it. The biggest thing for me is that I was thinking that maybe here's the spark that I need, is to go back into something that was so successful for me the last time, with more ability to measure why it was successful for me, for more ability to measure, you know, kind of the intrinsic, and record, you know, through this series and through my back and forth with Billy, the things that are kind of intangible, the kind of intangible measurements, the how you feel when you wake up in the morning, how you feel when you walk up the stairs. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I, at 32 years old, am at the point where I want somebody to look at my knees already. High impact sports will do that to you. My back is shot. My knees are trash. I got a bad shoulder. Are these a product of things that I've done in the past as far as my athletics? Yes. Could there be things that I could be doing now in this kitchen, in my house, in my training, to make those things better? Absolutely. And those are the things I've been neglecting. You're going to see if you watch Billy's testimonial, which is awesome, by the way. I wanted to give him a day out there on the forum to kind of let people digest what he had to say. He's an awesome video editor. He always has great footage. I got a little bit more laid-back style. This is all fairly new for me. Not a big content creator, if you will. But Billy has pretty severe asthma. He has pretty severe allergies. And growing up together, I mean, we grew up basically in the same neighborhood. We went to elementary school, middle school, high school, buddies forever, played football, baseball together. And to watch somebody that is a great friend of yours struggle because he wants to be able to do what you can do without all the detriments, when he knows he has the gifts and the abilities that everyone else has, but he has something physical holding him back, it's hard to watch. And so I jumped on this train because it was a really heartfelt deal for Billy. And the carnivore side of this has a lot of implications as to how it could potentially change his life. For me, veganism, and I hope I don't lose a lot of you here because it's not a political issue for me. It's not a life issue for me. It is strictly a performance-based issue at this point. Now, as we go through this series, I am going to bring in some friends, some doctors, a lot of people to discuss a lot of the different sides of this issue without, being too serious and towing the line too hard about, animals are horrible, have faces and we should never eat animals. That's not what you're going to see out of me. What you're going to see out of me is an average, everyday person trying to do something to make themselves better. I am a big advocate from my days as a personal trainer that nobody is the same. Nobody can do the same workouts and get the same results. Nobody can eat the same and get the same results. Everybody has different things in their lives, different environmental factors, different physical factors. So you'll get a lot more of the science out of me than you're going to get the political philosophy out of me. Or the lifestyle philosophy, whatever you want to call it. I just really think that what you do as far as your diet, your exercise, the choices that you make is so much about actually taking that step, doing those things to try to create an improvement in yourself. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. So why not step out on a limb? I know it sounds extreme, and people that I talked to previously when I was vegan, people that I have talked to that wonder why I'm asking about video editing, asking about doctors that I need to talk to, reaching out to people. They see veganism as a complete extreme. And granted, Billy and I on both sides of this are kind of at the extreme ends of where science, everybody kind of says you should be diet-wise. But sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes that's what it takes for people to really make that change, is that extreme focus at one end or the other to really change your life. And so I'm hoping that we have a ton of fun along the way. You're going to see a lot of fun back and forth between Billy and myself, as good friends do. But I think the best part, and I hope you guys get this from us, both from Billy's video, from my intro, and from the stuff you're going to see from us down the road, is we are not celebrities. We are not getting paid to do this. We both have preferences in brands, supplements, things that we like, things that we might promote, shout out to. But we really are two guys from the same neighborhood that want to see what the conversation's about, what the hype's about, put some good stuff out there for people to learn from. I'm hoping that you find it super approachable. A lot of times with stuff you find online, it's so spit and polished, and the people are so scripted and they're so, fake, that it really makes it hard to follow their message and believe their message and see and get to really get a feel for those people. Because is that just their image on camera, or is that them? Is that them giving you real facts? And I think the fun part about this is you are really going to get every inch of Billy and I through this challenge, our personalities, our quirks, our banter, and we're going to try to show you that, you know, there are some awesome options out there for people to make changes, do small steps in their life. We're not pushing anything on anybody here. We're not saying this is the way you have to go, this is the way you should work out, this is the way you should eat. Although there will be funny, you know, plants versus animals content here. Just know that we are super open individuals, and we are really just doing this to put it out there and show you what it's like for an average person to try something like this, to try to step on a limb, to spend that time in the kitchen, spend that time in the gym to better themselves, hopefully. You will get all the science, you will get all the facts, you will get workouts. At least I know for me, you guys are going to be in the kitchen with me. I love to cook. This is a fun challenge for me because I love to cook. I live in rural America, a town of 25,000 people. I am in cattle and farm country, USA. So it's not like I'm popping down to Whole Foods or whatever to just pick up the latest, greatest vegan creation that's frozen on the shelf. Everything is going to be pretty much from raw. I'm going to have to invent and create, and that's fun for me. And that's a fun part of this, and a fun part of certain diets if that's your thing. Feel free, guys. Ask any questions you want. Comment, like, share. It helps us dictate what kind of content you guys are going to see by asking us things. You know, we are average Joes. Feel free to ask us anything. We'll try to get as much of it looped back into our videos. We'll try to answer as much as we can. We'll try to bring in whoever that we can that helps answer those questions better than we ever could, that's more eloquent than us, that obviously doesn't use hand gestures all the time to talk. But this really is for you guys. It's a fun challenge for us. But we really want to put it out there that the average person can do this. The average person can do something fun and exciting and extreme like this and still do everything that they love. You guys were excited about this. I hope that you can already see the difference between Billy and I and our styles, and why hopefully you'll start to see the fit in this for why Billy is going carnivore, why I'm going vegan, aside of the health reasons. But yeah, just stay tuned, man, because it is going to be fun. It's going to be a awesome 90 days of content, cool stuff. So like I said, please like, share, whatever you want to do to get this out to, you know, create a little buzz for us so that we can get questions out, help you guys. And we're really excited about this, and I can't wait to see what happens in the next 90 days. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.